Okay, so we're giving a little bit back on the Nas, as you see today, down by about 1/3%, but it's ripped so much since the low of a couple weeks ago, Monday. The reason I bring it up is because Bill Baruch joins us by the phone now. He's making some moves in that space. Interesting ones at that. You've trimmed a handful of names: Nvidia, Apple, Amazon, Google, Meta. Is that synopsis at the end? You want to take me through why you've trimmed these mega cap names?
Yeah, absolutely. I went across a number of names, trimmed them all between 10 and 20%. Listen, we've had 8 straight up days coming out of that big volatility event. And after that volatility event, I was on the show a couple of times giving you all the buys I was making. But this rally has also happened with 4 rate cuts being priced in with a 63.7% probability. We had better than expected retail sales last week, better than expected jobless claims, and all that sort of goes into Fed Chair Powell this Friday. So not only to mention, the NASDAQ just hit the gap from prior close to the Google or Alphabet and Tesla earnings. There is a lot of resistance right here. So I'm just taking a step back, monetizing this move, because I do fear if Fed Chair Powell is not overly dovish, it could be perceived as hawkish. So a lot of these moves I'm trimming across my top 5 in my diversified equity portfolio: Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, Alphabet, and Synopsys. And what I'm doing is more equally weighting the names to the rest of the portfolio and raising about 3% cash. It gives me flexibility the next couple of weeks. And Steph just noted, I mean, September brings volatility, so I want to be ready for that. And then really to cover on Meta, in our concentrated portfolio, which we trimmed across the board, we only own 10 names there. But Meta was our largest holding, and we trimmed that by about 24%. There's nothing that I dislike about any of these names that really at the moment. It's just about creating more flexibility in the weeks to come.
All right, yeah, maybe some risk ahead. We'll see what happens. I appreciate you. Thanks for calling in and taking us through these moves. I'd like to keep our viewers as up to date as possible. That's Bill Baruch.